because I forgot the one about, when we counted like a dumb dummy.
Hi, everybody.
So you can see me paint chairs because I have to get these done for a customer.
She's got so we're going to chit chat while she paints.
Painting chairs. First, I am.
But it's a customer in.
Yeah. So these are the backs.
I'm not a great
painter.
painter.
Backs off the bases because I'm going to stain the base. So
when
I mean the base, I mean the seat. So I sanded the seat, and the seat will be gel stained, and then the legs and the back will be white. But I'm just doing primer right now.
Is our event this weekend?
What?
When's our event?
No, I don't. Isn't it the next weekend? Because I'm going to be in Dallas.
I hope it's not this weekend.
Because I told her I couldn't do it this weekend, so she took me out of the group.
Is it this weekend?
I don't think so. I think it's next weekend.
So you'll be in Dallas the next weekend
for NCAA gymnastics championship.
Oh, well, we are
for not Story, for OU and all them. We're just going to go see them.
Oh,
yeah, not Story. She did good at state. She made the banquet.
Yay!
Oh, girls, I was such a wreck last week.
It's nerve-wracking.
It is nerve-wracking.
Are we live? We are live. We only have one person. Now we have 16 eyeballs.
So just priming these chairs.
Y'all talk to us. We don't have any comments.
Priming.
We have to. We will. I need to go in there and get
it. Is on the list. You know how you can't get the list done. I just can't seem to make it happen, Captain. So I'm just putting white new surface on these, which will give these chairs were slick kind of, but it especially since they're dining room chairs, you guys, and they're going to get a lot of use. I mean, it's your dining room. I'm going to prime them first, so it gives the paint something really good to grab.
Holy snack daddy.
Sir. I know I keep yawning.
I know. I've been tired. I get tired on the sides because I don't have enough to give myself the energy.
They used to make me feel kind of like a slug. You know what I mean? Like a slug bug.
Which is the lightest gel stain, which is the darkest? Mahogany's the darkest.
Or the other one is real dark. The one you took some of that one day.
Or Victorian oak.
Victorian oak is black.
Oh.
And then the royal one is brown, like Java. I don't really have a light one. You know what I mean? Because it's just not a big seller.
Right.
What color do you need to stain?
I just want to try something on my floor. Oh, shit.
Hmm?
I'm in here shaking this. Oh, maybe that's right there. There's some up around the ledges of it.
Sometimes they just kind of blurb out a little.
Hi, Shelly.
It blurps out a little.
How are you feeling?
Like if it got a little too full or something.
I
I
gotta stop yawning.
We all need to blurb out something.
Man, my stomach's been doing flips. I had a sandwich. I went home and had a sandwich. I took my Bronco to get evaluated, and I knew that I wasn't going to get a ton of money for it because it has 85,000 miles on it, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a lot of miles. I
it.
did put a lot of miles on my car.
Who's going to take it?
Well, CarMax is giving me the best deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They'll just cut you a check.
Yeah, I just take it. I just got to take the title down there, and then they'll cut you a check.
Wowzer.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. I mean, you know what I mean?
You have
to deal with it.
And I bought a cargo van today, y'all.
Woohoo!
And I just got through begging Stephanie to let me park it up here.
That's fine.
And I'm just going to get her an extra key. And so when she needs it to go haul anything and it's raining outside or wet, or if she just needs to keep something in there to store, she can.
Just put a mattress in there and take me a little nap sometimes.
So, I'll only need it 3 days a month. So I'm just going to leave it with Stephanie and the key with Stephanie, and then she can use it when she needs it. So if she needs to haul anything and it is raining or wet, or she needs something to store something in, she'll have something extra to do that.
We could do a side hustle of delivery.
That's true. You could start a delivery.
Yep. Oh,
You
people are,
could.
people are so whack about that. Got to
Um,
go up 32 flights of stairs. Yeah, no.
yeah, there ain't enough money for that.
Exactly.
And if something happens, I mean, it's just a
I
pain.
know it is. Because then if it gets jacked up,
And I mean, I think it's going to be better because I can just keep liability on the
Mhm.
van. The 2010, it only has 40,000 miles on it though. 44,000. That's nothing.
what was your friend using it for?
They have a valet company and they would haul stuff
Oh.
twice a year, but she said it's just like so stupid to have a van sitting around for 2 times to use twice a year. I should have said, well, I'll rent it back to you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna. So yeah,
if you
I was
need
like,
it,
if
I'll
they're
rent it
gonna
to you
rent,
cheap.
Yeah, if they're gonna rent probably something for those other days a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be about. You just have to put the seats back in it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't and it does have seats. It's got seats that go with it, which is a good thing. Other than you have to bolt them, they're bolted in. You have to unbolt them. But I'm going to put the seats in my storage. I'm going to take the seats out. But the good news about that is, if we ever needed it to travel or go somewhere as a group, then we'll have.
Yeah,
I'm kind of half tempted to leave the second, the obviously the 2 front seats and then the one row.
Right? Yeah, the one row.
I'm also going to Google search it when I get a chance, and I'm going to see if there's a way to just fold the seat. If there's a way to put just the top down, I could just leave the seats in there if the top will go down. At least the front row would, but
Yeah, that would
I don't know. I'm going to probably leave the front row anyway, just test it and see. I mean, it's not an extra long cargo van, which is probably just as well. And it's got that little top. I mean, it's hysterical. I was thinking, I wish at the event we could all just take some paint and start painting that van. Every year we could add to it and just paint a little bit on it.
do like a mural.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be so much fun as a project for the event for us to have a paint? Everybody gets to paint something on the van. But I would like to have Carol. She could just draw something out on the side and then we could paint it.
How's she feeling?
But she's good. She'll be
Good.
here.
Yay!
I'm going to get Carol next week, or this week, actually. I'm leaving Friday
Oh, yay!
to go to Houston, and I'll be back
She's
Wednesday.
coming back?
So I won't be here Tuesday. I'll
Okay.
be next Tuesday. We
But
won't
she's
have
coming-
plaster next
but
Tuesday.
she is coming back.
Yeah.
Yay!
For a few weeks. Take them home the next.
The board because the baby was here.
Oh, it's okay. I'll go
I
get it.
my brain all messed up.
Nobody's commenting. What is up? We have 59 people watching and nobody's talking.
Oh, shit.
Just Shelly.
Shelly did.
Shelly Baldwin.
Hey,
Can y'all see us? Can you hear us? Are you here? What color paint are you using?
This is new surface white.
New surface
Because
white.
these are dining room chairs, so they're going
That's
to
what she
get
told y'all already,
a
right?
lot of wear We were buffering. Now we're not. Like I said, ever since we didn't have internet all day Saturday. Like almost all day Saturday.
When these two kits go, we have two. When these two go, we will do the new kit. We already got the colors picked. Well, Lynn already picked the colors.
So, Lynn.
Hi, Pam. Hi, Teresa. I did say hello, South Carolina, to both of you. Maybe comments are not working. They are working now. They must have not been. Hi, Wanda Arnold. Hi. That would be hilarious. We really just signed our names in the year. Let Carol make it pretty. Hi, Beth. Hi, Terry. That's true. Everybody that comes to an event every year could sign the van. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Put the year and their name, sign the van.
Sign the van.
Hi, Sue.
What color is the van?
Wanda, it's white.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wanda, we miss you. I hope you're doing good. I think about you often. Hi, Sue. Hi, Rhonda. I've been communicating. She says, hi, Merlene. I think the comments weren't working, y'all.
Yeah, because now they just flooded in.
Hi, Joni. Let me see who that was. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, everybody. Hi, Martha. I hope you come back to the event. We loved having Martha. She's insanely talented, too. Martha is a nurse. A night nurse, actually.
Patsy came and saw me yesterday because Randy had a doctor's appointment.
She's
a month outside of driving, so she's so excited. Oh, no, he had a doctor's appointment. I don't know. I didn't even ask him what doctor because, they go to a lot. So.
Yeah, I wondered how hers went.
I don't think she's gone.
I thought that day they were here, she was going to the neurologist.
Oh, maybe so. I think, then he just said as long as she hadn't had any episodes, she can drive. And she said, can I start driving May 1st? And he said, it's not 6 months from the first day of the episode. You have to wait 6 months, state law. So basically he said no.
Colton, oh my gosh, Colton St. Peter's, I have had you on my mind all day long. I was going to text you.
That's funny.
That's my nephew.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, babe. How are you? I love you.
I was on last week.
I love you and I miss you. I hope you're doing good. Are you doing good?
Remember?
Huh?
Your aunt was on last week.
Oh, yeah. My Aunt Kathy, maybe?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about Colton all day long,
Really?
thinking I need to message Colton and just tell him I love him. And then I'm thinking about him and I hope he's doing okay. Hi, Amanda. She's just painting these dining room chairs.
Sorry, y'all. I have no room to bring anything else in this place.
Linda, these are old school. How many of you had this farm table? I think I've had one before.
I did the legs white and I restained the top. It's a real dark. It's got some a little bit of mahogany red in it, but it is so pretty. But the table's done. The chairs they brought me had been already painted and they were such a hot mess. I said I cannot.
Yes, you. I've been thinking about you all day long.
Paint off of here. So
I'm just gonna text you.
We got new chairs.
Because I just wanted you to know that I love you and I was thinking about you and I hope you're doing good. I miss you.
Now, which nephew is this?
This is my brother Terry's son.
Gotcha. So I'm just doing the white primer because, again, their dining room chairs are going to get used. This is for their kitchen. But the ones they had brought me were, somebody had literally just taken a gallon of paint, stood from a 55,000-foot building, and just poured it on top, let them just drip and.
On these?
No, I told her I couldn't fix them. I had to go get new chairs.
Oh, wow.
I got it all off the table because you have a lot more. And the legs, I literally sanded on the legs an entire day to get it off. It was bad. It was so bad because there was just, you can't fix a run. And once you start sanding, it's all got to come. But those chairs had spindles and I was like, ugh.
Okay, Colton.
No.
Colton's going to call me. I'm going this weekend to see my niece Reagan. Find out whether she's having a boy or a girl. She's having a baby the end of September. She's doing a gender reveal.
Yay.
So we'll find out if Fraggie's having a girl or a boy. I feel like it's a boy, but I don't know. I kind of have this weird, I don't know.
Is,
I have to see her.
nobody else is pregnant?
Well, obviously Jade and
Jade.
Mackenzie. So I might have 2 grandbabies in June.
Nice.
Yes, I'm excited about that. Dakota and then Casey and Mackenzie's baby will be here at the end of June, I guess. I'm not 100% sure.
I didn't realize they were having another.
Yeah, they're 5th. Somebody needs to tell them what causes that.
She is.
Hi, Teresa.
She is.
He had a vasectomy and changed his mind.
Really?
Earl had some help doing his changing his mind, I think.
Wowza.
But whatever
Right.
floats their boat. I mean,
Yeah,
they can
no,
afford
I
it, and
don't
they're
care.
amazing parents. So more
That's
power to
awesome.
them. Hi,
5 is a
Sharon.
lot, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
5
I've
is a
got
lot.
7, so it's not like I'm, not telling
Mhm.
anybody anything I haven't done, but I'm just saying, yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of kids. You had yours pretty spaced out
Oh,
though.
yeah. Well, and I didn't give birth to all of them.
True.
2 were Brad's, and then 4, I only had 3 pregnancies. The 2 boys, a lot of years, and then the twins, so 4. And then Kyle's our bonus, my grandson that we have guardianship of.
Yeah. How's that going?
Yeah. Well,
Kyler. Ooh, I love that name.
see a lot.
Congratulations, Denise. I didn't know you were having another grandson. Denise has a grandson named Colton too, I think.
Aw.
Right, Denise? Isn't Colton your grandson? I'm pretty sure she has a grandson named Colton. My nephew is Colton. And then his sister is Lauren. That's my brother Terry, my middle brother that passed
where's
away.
Terry live?
Terry, well, he when he was alive, he's the
Oh.
one that was killed in the car wreck.
That's right. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes it's hard to keep up with
It
all
is
of our
hard.
family.
They lived in Alito when he passed away, but they lived in Fort Worth a long time. And then I used to just say Dallas, but Dallas and Fort Worth are not the same.
No. People get all sort of worked up about that.
They do, yes. It's all one big area to me, but it's really not. They all have their own place. And then Scott my oldest brother lives in Midland, where we're from. Yeah. My grandson had a twin boy and a girl last month. Oh, congratulations. Yes, good memory. Well, I got a Colton, so I could remember that. If I didn't have a Colton, I might not have remembered. But since I got a Colton, I remember. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Thank you for spreading the sass. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're following and all the things. 60 of you eyeballs. So if those of you that don't know, this is our plaster paint class, which sometimes we really don't teach a lot about it, but we should probably talk more about plaster paint.
We can tell. You can ask any.
You can ask any questions you have about plaster, and maybe Stephanie could tell you the story about how she became the owner of Plaster Paint and what made her motivated to own a paint company.
Yeah.
So you have the floor.
I'll tell them what I'm doing today. So I'm doing these. They're going to be farmhouse, so everything's going to be white except where you put your bum. So I sanded the bum part and took the backs off because it's really just 2 screws. Because it's going to not really make it easier for me to paint, but is going to make it easier for me to keep the paint off the stain.
Hi, Angela.
And to keep the stain off the paint.
Yes, everybody pray for a peace agreement with Iran.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
This whole thing has been a shit show. I'm sorry. I don't want to get it started. We're not starting politics, but
No, we're not talking politics.
that has been a shit show.
Yes. So I used to work for CVS. I was a district sales manager. Wanted one little baby.
How did
we were both going to be single, and the rest is pretty much history. But instead of one bundle of joy, we got 2, and those little bundles came real early. So I had the twins. They were only 31 and 3. So they were 31 weeks and 3 days in utero.
Oh, wow.
So they were itty bitty. And so when it was time to go back to work, I was like, I can't do it. They're still on heart monitors. I mean, they were so healthy. We were so blessed. But, I just couldn't do it. So, the first year was pretty much changing diapers and feeding and all those fun things. And after that, I was like, whoo, okay, now I'm bored. What can we do? So I started painting furniture. And then I found this furniture paint, the Plaster Paint company that I just loved. And I was a reseller. And then she just was going to retire. And so we bought the company and moved it from right outside of Tulsa to here. And well, we were in Oklahoma City. And then now we have the store in Bethany. So just really wanted to find something I could do that I could do with my girls. So I mean they come to work with me. I mean they still come to work with me sometimes, like all three of them came to work with me on Saturday. So it's not like I can't bring them. They have their own little room when I don't have it full of like tables like I do today, but I knew they weren't coming today. But so it was nice, that they could just come to work with me. The paint's non-toxic, so if they got it on them, it was no harm, no foul. So we just painted a lot in the beginning and did our thing together. That's really basically it. And then we opened the store, of course, at COVID. When was COVID? So I think we've been open 4 years, the store. So
You opened it during COVID?
yeah, to open to close. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you hadn't been here longer than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we opened to, be told we have to close, mandated closing.
We have 2 kits left, and when those 2 kits are sold, Amanda, we have a new kit coming, yes. But we have to wait till she's not going to pour the new kit until we get the other 2 gone. So we have 2, if you've not gotten it, 2 kits, $29.95, $8.99. Yeah, COVID was $2.20. If you've been doing it for 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. So I mean, we've had the paint company another.
So you hadn't been started that long when I met you.
3 or 4 years before that is, we bought the paint company first.
Oh,
And then people would always say, I want to come see you. Well, I didn't have a place for them to come see me unless I was at a show. We did
Not to mention, if you paint a lot of stuff, where do you put it? You need a place to sell it.
Right, definitely. We needed a place to sell it, that kind of stuff. It kind of just made sense because I would paint and then I would just keep it and then I'd take everything to shows with us. Shows are, you talk about.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, because it's just like building a store for 3 days and then unbuilding that same store. And then what do you do with all the residual?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Paint's heavy. Let me tell you. It is very heavy.
So the rest is kind of history.
Yeah.
I became a vendor. That's how we met each other. And then I started using the paint and I started selling the paint in other booths and other places. And then I just progressed into this. And so then it just became this partnership where we just kind of have this beautiful little, it's just super easy peasy. Like it's just one of those things and it just works really well. So we do a lot of shared stuff together. So I find the pieces, she cleans them and prices them and repairs them or whatever. And then we flip them and we split it. And it's been a beautiful marriage of business.
So
And
there was
I
stuff
use
out
only
this
her.
weekend?
Yeah, I did. I got some good stuff.
Okay, good. Well, you know what I mean.
And I went last night and there was still stuff out there. And I'm going to tell you, today I got up and there's a whole bunch of more stuff out. So we're going to go sassy diving again tonight.
You know how it was.
Or
like
this
last
afternoon,
time you
maybe.
said, like there was nothing.
Yeah.
Which is, that's how it goes. It kind of does that.
Hit
tonight.
or miss. Hit or
Yep,
miss. So
it is.
tonight we're going to go.
It's weird.
But actually, probably I'm going to go home and get the trailer onto the Bronco and we'll probably go after this. We'll go early again.
then you take credit cards on like
I know it's that our internet keeps going in and out.
you take them on offline, and then if they don't go through,
You're
just
screwed.
lose. Yep. So what do? But you have to take,
Can they not use a hotspot on their phones?
I can if I was, but I had to run the kids somewhere. So at that point, he had to just do his thing. Me, I've got about, 62 irons in the fire at all time.
You ought to keep an extra cell phone here just for
Yeah.
hotspots. But it might not have that problem
But
if you got.
We were trying to get Square downloaded so he could use his phone, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of service.
Hi, Shonda.
Because he couldn't even get like the app to come up,
Oh,
which is super dangerous because then he has full access to really everything, anything that was run through the website.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
of pressure.
I trust him. Not saying
It's
that.
not him, but what if somebody stole his phone or something?
Right.
Yeah, he's a great kid.
No, yeah, it's just it's a lot of responsibility for hell, even me. A lot of responsibility. So, but yeah, it's so irritating. I do not know what's going on with it. But every time I have to go and like rehook it back up, and I'm like, what is going on?
Do the Crafty Edge page, and it has a button to join subscribers. It takes you to that page. Yeah, if you'll go under my picture, there's a button. And then all you have to do is type in the Crafty Edge subscribers, and it'll pull it up. Hi, Jackie. I don't remember how to log into Sassy Diving. Can someone refresh my memory? Eileen. We saw a lot of crap last night. We didn't really find anything except there was a mannequin leaning against a trash can.
What?
And then I got her. She don't got no arm. She ain't got one whole side of her. She doesn't have an arm or a leg. She's got legs and an arm on the other side. And so they called her Eileen. Eileen, because she was leaning on the trash can. Hi, Kimberly. So we got Eileen. She's in the back of my trailer. If anybody runs by my house or walks by my house and looks in that trailer, there's going to be Eileen.
They're going to be like,
there's a mannequin with no arm and no leg.
Oh, God.
And of course, I had to have her.
Well, yeah.
I put my trailer out on the driveway because I took my Bronco today to try to sell it. So, but I'm going to go take it tomorrow back to CarMax and sell it. I just need it. I need to use it to bring all the stuff up to Stephanie.
You don't think, you don't want to just try to sell it, right?
No, I don't want to mess with it. I mean,
You're gonna have to go through this and around.
I probably wouldn't have got much. I probably wouldn't get much more for it. So
I got you.
I don't want to hassle with it.
No, I'm with you.
Plus, I bought that van today, so I gotta.
Got to go.
It's got to go. I got a van. Did you test drive the van? Yes, I bought the van. I got the van, so I'm super excited about that. Now I got to get James back over and get him to take the seats out, and then we'll go put them in storage. Because I'm gonna Google tonight if there's a way to lay the backs of the seats down so that I don't have to take them out. Because
what brand is it?
It's a Ford.
Okay. Sure,
there's got to be a way to make those seats go down, but David's a car guy, so he said I'm going to feel real dumb if there is. Let me get my phone.
Did he say no?
He doesn't know.
Oh, he's never tried it. I got you.
But we're going to park the van. I'm going to get an extra key made, and I'm going to park the van and leave it up here with Stephanie, so it doesn't have to stay at my house. And then Stephanie has access to use the van if she needs it. So if she needs something, if it's raining or she's got to go pick something up in it, or she just, doesn't have the truck that day and she just has the car. She drives the truck most of the time, but sometimes she doesn't. So it's just every once in a while. But she said I could leave it up here. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
She's the best.
No problem. This is tedious, just doing all, putting this new surface on, but it's going to make the painting, because it's going to be white, so much easier. I'm cussing right now, but tomorrow I won't be. I'll be real happy that that I took the time and did this.
I feel like a somebody who's going around asking kids if they want candy in that van.
Do you? I love it.
Oh,
We should try it.
everything
we
is
get
falling into
dressed.
place, girl. Yeah. Where did you find the van? Good for you. One of my very good friends was selling it, so it made me feel better because they're good people.
Yeah.
It only has 40,000 miles on it, you guys.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That was a steal of a deal.
Awesome sauce.
It's F1. It's an E150, I guess. So you can use that cheap gas in it too.
Oh, let's see. That's good.
Yeah.
Could you in the Bronco?
No.
Oh my god.
I couldn't in the
You
Bronco.
can't. My mom can't in her car either. She hates that thing because of that. Gas is so expensive.
Oh, in the Bronco, yeah. Even
Oh,
in
you
the Navigator, I don't have to have premium
Really?
gas. Yeah.
That's nice. I would
It is
thought
nice. Thing has been so goofy.
it's been a pot of cracks since Saturday.
She get a bad attitude about this thing.
Just like it will not. I mean,
She needs to get that other internet. I'm
Yeah, I
telling
know.
her.
Like I said, it'd been doing so good, and then it just pooed out. Went to the crapper. Dang thing.
This is kind of what it looks like.
When I used to think about taxes, I would just.
Well, it's not gonna. It's on a.
You don't have a picture of it?
Is it a conversion van? I don't know that it's a conversion.
What's that mean?
I don't.
Conversion.
I'm not exactly sure. Kind of looks like a conversion van more than it does a.
My sister has one of those big vans because she has so many children. So many children.
Does she have a Mercedes one, the spinner?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what brand hers is. There's only like a couple that make them in there.
There are a few.
It's not the Mercedes.
There's the spinner van, which is the Mercedes. Then there's the Ford and I think a Dodge.
Hers is either the Ford or the Dodge. I'd have to ask her. She's got lots of children. gonna be real tired of white by the time this is all over.
I could make it into a camper.
Oh, is that what they mean by conversion?
Yeah, that's how you make a conversion van, is you make them into campers. How
No.
fun would that be?
Is it just like a part thing?
Yeah, you take everything out and then you start building like a bed in there and you build things in there.
Huh. But you have to do it. They don't have something that just converts it.
No, well, I mean, you could probably pay somebody to do it.
Yeah. We don't want to do that.
No, we do not. I need somebody to show me. Can you put the seats down, damn it?
Does it say?
I'm looking. Okay, y'all, are y'all commenting? We lost eyeballs. People just gave up because it's too hard to watch us.
No, just say goodbye, I guess.
Okay, y'all, we're going to get off of here.
The internet's really...
Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
And we won't see you next week.
And we won't see you
She's
next
going to get
week.
Carol.
We're going to get Carol. Bye, everybody.
Going to get Carol.